Do you remember a shocking secret I revealed in one of my recent videos? I said 85% of jobs are never even posted online. Imagine missing out on most opportunities just because you didn't know where to look. This is why networking is the best skill you can ever have as a professional. Unfortunately, a study by Statista shows that most people, around 70%, are terrified of networking, thinking it's all about forced conversations and awkward introductions. But what if I told you that you don't have to be an extrovert or a social butterfly to build a powerful network? And in this video, you will learn how to build a network that actually works for you, even if you're an introvert or just hate the idea of forced small talk. What we'll do is I'll walk you through the steps to connect with people naturally without the awkwardness and show you how to make genuine connections that can open doors in your career. Now, without further delay, let's get to it. Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tolulope Michael, entrepreneur, cybersecurity expert, and career coach at Excel Mind Cyber. Let's get one thing straight first. The key to great networking isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about building real connections. Connections that feel meaningful and authentic. Too often we go into networking with that mindset of, I need to get something. You see, that particular mindset, it's a trap. And that's because real networking isn't transactional, it's relational. So this means real networking starts with a shift in your mindset. Now let me show you how this mindset shift works. Now, instead of thinking, what can I get out of this person? Try asking yourself, what value can I bring to them? You're the one to give, not just to get. This small mindset shift changes everything. When you show genuine interest in the other person, you're not just another random person they just met. You're someone they will remember and actually want to connect with. And you know, one thing most people don't know, according to the Journal of Applied Psychology, people who give before they ask are twice as likely to form strong, lasting professional connections. Twice as likely. Now, let me tell you about an experience a friend once shared with me. His name is Wesley, a very quiet tech analyst from New York. Wesley really dreaded networking events. He would attend events, feel lost, and leave without making a single connection. Then he tried something different. Instead of worrying about what to say, he started by asking genuine questions. He would look up people he wanted to meet on LinkedIn, find something about their work, and prepare a thoughtful question. One time, he walked up to a conference speaker and simply asked, I saw that you implemented a new system in your company. What's one challenge you didn't expect? The speaker lit up, and they ended up chatting for 20 minutes. Today, that speaker is one of Wesley's biggest advocates. See what happened there? Wesley didn't come in with an agenda. And that brings me to the second item in this networking strategy. Just approach with curiosity. That was exactly what Wesley did. See, when it comes to networking, curiosity is your best friend. When you ask questions that let people talk about themselves, they feel valued. It's called the Ben Franklin effect. People like you more when they feel they are helping or teaching you. And here is where it gets interesting. When you are curious, you're showing how engaged and attentive you are. Did you even know that 68% of professionals report feeling ignored at networking events? And there you are, at that event, ready to make someone's day a whole lot better by asking about what they do and genuinely caring about their answer. And when you actually listen, you are instantly more memorable. See, now, it's all nice and awesome when you are talking to one person at an event, but what if you want to connect with more than one person? How do you exit a conversation gracefully without seeming rude? That's the next thing we're looking at. Exit strategy. Okay? Trust me, you need an exit strategy. Because let's be honest, we've all been there. You're talking, everything is going smoothly until the conversation stalls. You can't seem to find what else to ask about, or you just spotted someone else you would like to have a chat with. How do you move on without appearing rude? Now, here's an easy trick. Have a graceful exit prepared. You want to try something along the lines of, oh, it's been wonderful chatting with you. I'd love to connect on LinkedIn. I'm going to grab a drink, but I hope we can continue this conversation soon. See, how does that sound? You're letting them know you value the interaction and subtly signaling the end. Or if they seem open, ask if they know someone else at the event you should meet. This way, you turn one conversation into a new connection and it flows naturally. Now let me share a little trick I use whenever I feel awkward at a networking event or when I can't think of anything interesting to say. Trust me, it still happens to me sometimes. Here's the move. I simply own the awkwardness. Imagine walking up to a group and saying, honestly, I never know what to say at these things, but I'm here to meet some awesome people. You'll probably get a few laughs, and here's the magic in that. Everyone's guard goes down, and suddenly you're welcomed in. See, by embracing your awkwardness, you've turned it into an advantage. You are real and approachable. Now, what do I want you to take away from this? It's okay to be yourself. In fact, it's more than okay. People connect with real, not rehearsed. A study from Princeton shows that authenticity actually makes people 3 times more likely to remember you. And I need you to keep something in mind. People are more drawn to authenticity than polish. So don't worry about having a perfect conversation. Your quirks are part of what makes you memorable. Now, you want to pay close attention from here onward because we're getting to the best part of this. Now, I want to show you a surprising way to connect with almost anyone without feeling like you're networking. We'll get to that in a moment, okay? But first, I must mention that networking isn't just about the first conversation. It's about what you do after. And here is where 90% of people drop the ball. They don't follow up. After an event, right? Send a quick message on LinkedIn or an email. Reference something specific you talked about. Maybe a topic they seemed passionate about. Latest studies by LinkedIn show that professionals who follow up with a personal touch see 40% higher engagement than those who just send a generic message. Now, speaking of the best part, you don't have to network only at events. Yes, in fact, the best connections often happen in everyday life when you're not thinking about networking at all. You could be in a restaurant and the person next to you is reading a book about a topic you're interested in. Start a conversation. Or you are at a friend's gathering and someone mentions a field you want to know more about. Use curiosity, ask them a question, and follow the same principles. Suddenly, you're building a network without the pressure of networking events. And here is a fact you may not know. According to Harvard Business Review, over 85% of professional connections are made outside of formal networking settings. Think about that for a moment. Your everyday environment is already full of opportunities, okay, if you're open to them. All right, let's recap our tested and trusted networking strategy. First, shift your mindset to give, not take. Be genuinely curious and ask thoughtful questions. Master the exit strategy so you are never stuck in an awkward moment, okay? And follow up with value, not just a generic message. Finally, remember that networking is all around you. It doesn't only happen in events. It can be as casual as a chat in line for coffee. So guys, that's all for today. If this video helped you think about networking in a whole new way, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're ready to learn more tips about growth and career development, please feel free to check out the channel for other videos like this one. And I hope I'm leaving you today better than I met you. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.